Well, we're
There
going
we are.
live. We are definitely live now.
That's as live as we've ever been in our whole lives, right?
I agree. I'm
Yeah.
extra live.
Super extra duper live. The pollinating has begun.
Oh, does it kill you? You have allergies real bad?
It's just starting, yeah. Like
My wife has it too.
Oh man, I'm telling you, this Tennessee tries to kill you this time of the year. We've already got 2 thumbs up. We've only been up for 20 seconds, and we've already got.
Sweet. I haven't seen anybody come in yet, so we already got thumbs up.
They're lurking. Oh, here they
Good
come.
deal.
Hey, Josh, James, what's going on? How you guys doing? Oh God, yeah, sinuses. I should have taken some Benadryl before I got here.
You didn't even fall asleep though. Doesn't Benadryl knock you out?
I'm already like in a walking zombie state, so nothing would. I could just down like NyQuil right now. It wouldn't have any effect. Okay, what do we got here? Scott Stacker, Studebaker, Jason Fitch, Numbnuts, George Barney, Taste of Luxury, Bitcoin, the world. High Tension, Unfinished Projects, Plain Z, Greg McDonald, What's Happening, Smokey Ram, George Barney, John Trudell, Big Bear. Roll up this cigarette. I already rolled up the cigarette.
He did
John
that before we
Trudell.
went live.
He calls me a cult leader. Am I a cult leader?
I don't think so.
No, right?
We haven't had any Greek Kool-Aid yet, have
We
we?
need to work on that, though. High Tension, Uncle Tony's my hero. No, I don't want to be your hero, man. Just, I definitely don't want to be a role model. Just let's be friends. Mopar Casey, points for you. Let's see. Douglas Thaler, good day, gentlemen. What do you think of the Vulcan 3.0 V6 from Regina, Canada? Well, he's from Regina, Canada. The Vulcan 3.0. What do you know about the Vulcan 3?
I know absolutely zero.
I have to plead ignorance. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Mopar Rob, UT, what we call the 727, a flare up going from second and third in drive at wide open throttle. Doesn't do any upshifting through the gears. Mopar Rob, give a few minutes for John Wilburn to pop in here, and he will give you exact details. It's probably just a band adjustment.
That's what I was actually just going to say, because isn't that what they're notorious for?
Yes. But I don't know why it would do it only with a manual upshift or only with an automatic upshift and not a manual upshift.
Oh,
so John would probably know that.
Yeah, he probably would.
I don't want to give a ballpark answer. I want him to have the exact answer.
Let's see. Greg Campbell's asking, what do you think of the new Cali's Hemi block?
I know nothing about it. I don't know how many improvements you could possibly make. I mean, the TFX is good to 12,000 horsepower. So it's like, how many different spins are you going to put on this thing?
Well, hey, so I just want to apologize up front being late.
Yeah.
The weather here is like ridiculous, and it's causing all kinds of issues here in Middle Tennessee.
Well, it's not bad out there right now, but it's supposed to get cold tonight. So before I came here, I ran over to the new shop to turn on the heat so the pipes didn't freeze overnight.
Well, we got 11 inches of rain.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that too. We had flooding.
Yeah, it's still flooded out here in my front yard. And, I don't know how you got here. Did you come down Almaville? That you went to 840 off of Almaville when you came over here?
No, I just took 96 straight up.
Oh, all right. So you had to go back through town then.
Because you think about it, my shop and your house are connected through 96 over here.
Right.
They're just 30 miles apart.
Yeah. I found it's 25 minutes from Almaville, and if you drive through town and there's not a lot of traffic, it's like 25 minutes. There's no real savings. But I was going to say, when you get out here to Walter Hill, that sucker was flooded. Like, everybody had to go around. You had to go back through Murfreesboro.
But I took advantage of it.
You got the gambler car going and you drove through it.
No. But when we had that ice and snow and everything last month, everything got salted like crazy, right? So, always thinking, right? I took the cars that I drove during that period of time and I ran them through those deep puddles at high speed and pressure washed the bottom of my car.
All the salt gone.
Clean water. Yeah, all the salt is gone. Okay. Let's see, where are we? 80 pin. Wow, here in Phoenix, we're at 90s already. We skip spring and go straight to summer. Well, that's us. We only get like 3 weeks of spring and then it goes to like blazing hot summer.
Right to summer. But this year's just been a bit finicky. It's like winter won't go away. It's supposed to be like a low of 25 tomorrow. So that's enough. I'm ready for spring.
Danny Boyd says, huge debate on points versus electronic ignition in the comments of today's video. That's why I did it, because I knew it would spark discussion, you know?
Well, if you remember, Dan, the last video we did, it actually sparked a discussion from there too. And you talked about the same article. Go to this article, right?
Yeah.
And man, I think, well, John Kiewitz is the one that did that article.
SD Marwin, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, like you said, you never see an article with an outcome saying the factory basic ignition system that came on everything from 1900 to 1973 is better than the rest. You'll never see that because he would have been paid off by somebody that, oh yeah, you got to have this Davis Unified Ignition HEI.
But no, I made it a point to say at the end of the video, it's not that I'm down on electronic ignitions or EFI. I have no problem with either of those things. And I fully encourage you to have those things on your car. And I'll gladly work on it and modify it and do whatever, it's fine. But if I have to live with it, like myself, if I drive it, if I have to keep it, right, then it needs to be 100% analog. And I don't mind setting points. Cleaning and setting points.
In reality, the only difference between points and an HEI, there's really one thing that's major. The points are an analog switching system,
right,
which are essentially the switching mechanism out of a relay. Okay, it's just being mechanically operated by the cam on the distributor itself. Right. The HEI is electronic switching. That's all it's doing. It's saturating the coil technically more, but like you said in your video, there's no real gain. I haven't seen really any gain. Now, if you were to put Mongo compression or a big high horsepower motor, would it be the same? I don't know. But the test that they did, they just ran a basic motor and they ran all 3 distributors, and it was a fairly healthy motor from what I remember.
Yeah, it's 450, 430, whatever the hell it was. But yeah, it was a nice representative street and strip motor, just pretty much what anybody would have. A Ford, Chrysler, Chevy, it didn't make any difference. It was like typical of,
the day, yeah.
Right, not even the day, even today. It could have been an LS. It would have been the same deal. But the thing, people ask about the coil. I saw people asking about the coil, right? And if you look at the pictures, if you actually go to that, if you go to that article and you look at the pictures that are in the article, you'll see that on the Chevy with the stock distributor, they ran the regular Delco, Delco black coil. Yeah, it doesn't even have a special coil. I should have said that in the video, but I didn't realize. I wasn't like, I wasn't thinking. That single point distributor beat the HEI using the regular black AC Delco.
Everybody took off and
threw it in the trash. That's the coil that they used. Marwan, your thoughts on classic wagon values and trends? Wagons are incredibly popular. They'll never be less popular. They'll always be more popular. Long roofs are the shit. People love them.
Well, people are actually starting to figure out that they're fucking practical. Yep. Very practical. It's a truck on a car platform and it gets car gas mileage. It's the opposite of an SUV. And you can get a big block in them.
Yeah, values straight up. I don't see any downside to that. Let's see.
Melissa Weedman says HEI starts losing timing at 45